third graders. Go ahead.
Tonight, our group will delight you with Nation in Progress.
Go ahead, Adrian. Turn around.
America the Beautiful was made possible through monumental sacrifices of individuals with a vision. Their achievements exemplify democracy and progress. Freedom through the wisdom of Solomon and Socrates, through the writings of Shakespeare, Dante, and down through the ages of Hemingway, the American dream is infectious.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
In 1750, Jonathan Mayhew created the slogan, "No taxation without representation."
Around 1765, James Otis famously stated that taxation without representation is tyranny. The British are coming! The British are coming!
After fire broke out in April 1775, Washington appeared at the Second Continental Congress in military uniform, signaling that he was prepared for war. Washington had the prestige, the military experience, the charisma, and the military reputation of being a strong patriot. He was supported by the South, especially Virginia. Although he did not explicitly seek the office of commander, Washington assumed command of the American forces in Massachusetts in July 1775 during the ongoing siege of Boston.
Captured by the British. This Yale graduate, professor and patriot, said moments before his hanging, "I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country." He was only 21.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wreck like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. It was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. In 1789, the most powerful document ever written became law, the Constitution of the United States. We, the people of the United States of America, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and to our prosperity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Benjamin Franklin was the only
Founding Father to sign all 4 documents creating the United States of America: the Declaration of Independence, the Treaty with France, the Peace Treaty with England, and the Constitution.
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton is the father of the American banking system. His policy on tariffs and supporting new industries was only part of Hamilton's economic plan. His financial wisdom combined the plan to pay national debt and create national bank system. Today, the National Bank is known as the Federal Reserve System. Like Hamilton's bank, it holds government funds, prints money, and makes rules for other banks.
James Madison introduced the Bill of Rights as the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution. These 10 amendments were ratified and became the Bill of Rights in 1791. These rights guarantee the freedom of speech, press, and religion, the rights to keep and hold arms, the freedom to petition, the rights to be free and unreasonable search and seizure, cruel and unusual punishment, and self-incrimination.
Jefferson, a visionary in his own right, laid the groundwork for the purchase of New Orleans in 1801. James Monroe and Robert R. Livingston traveled to Paris to negotiate a $10 million purchase in 1803. The American negotiators were prepared to spend $10 million purchase for New Orleans, but were surprised when the entire region was offered for $15 million. The treaty was dated April 30th, 1803, and was signed May 2nd of the same year. Acquiring the territory would double the size of the United States at a cost of less than 3 cents per acre.
Thomas Jefferson had long considered the project of the Western Expedition. As president, he asked Lewis and Clark to search out a land route to the Pacific. The purpose was to strengthen American claims to Oregon Territory and to gather information about the indigenous of the far west.
Unable to speak the indigenous language, Lewis and Clark searched for a friendly guide, Sacagawea, bird woman, an interpreter and the only woman on the Lewis and Clark expedition of 1804 through 1806. She was born into the Shoshone tribes in the Rocky Mountains.
She came from Providence, the one in Rhode Island, where the old world shadows hang heavy in the air. She packed her hopes and dreams.
The quickest way to know me is to become familiar with my culture, my people, my heritage, my history, my traditions, my philosophies, and family ideals. The American Indian loves nature. Our wisdom is in harmony with the environment. It is impossible to tell the whole story of the American Indian tribes, but we can identify 13 of them.
Blackfeet, Cheyenne, Sioux, Apache, Shoshone, Crow, Ute, Puebla, Cherokee, Navajo, Mohawk, Hopi, and Comanche.
The Trail of Tears refers to the forced relocation in 1838 of the Cherokee Native American tribes to the western United States. In the Cherokee language, the event is called Nunadal Esuni, the trail where we cried. Cherokee people! Cherokee tribe! So proud to live! So proud to die!
Andrew Jackson. Oh, people of the world, are, they are
Bigfoot, Black Kettle, Chief Joseph Cochise, Crazy Horse, Geronimo, Looking Glass, Red Cloud, Sacagawea, Sequoia, Short Bull, and Sitting Bull.
they good vitality, originality, and leadership skills that preserve the identity of their tribe, our ancestors.
Sequoia, the great Cherokee chief, gave his people an enduring gift.
The writing system.
His dream of writing was born when he was a soldier under General Andrew Jackson during the War of 1812. He invented 86 characters representing the different sounds of Cherokee language. On February 21st, 1828, the first issue of the Cherokee Phoenix was published, a national bilingual newspaper having Bible hymns in English and Cherokee. The giant redwood trees of the California coast were named Sequoia in his honor. Cherokee people! Cherokee tribe! So proud to live! So proud to die!
Through cultural features, language, clothing, and customs vary enormously from one tribe to another, there are certain elements which are encountered frequently and shared by many other tribes.
As Native Americans, we are people of diverse cultures and thinking that come together to redefine home, community, and civic participation in ways that lead to peaceful living. Cherokee people! Cherokee tribe! So proud to live! So proud to die!
In the Native American culture, we are taught to respect and honor the elders and their elders and their elders' elders, and take up the knowledge lost to others. I, Geronimo, was born on the prairies where the wind blew free, and there was nothing to break the light of the sun. I was born where there were no enclosures.
Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow.
Why can't I? Today we have 50 states and approximately 561 recognized tribal governments in the United States. These tribes have the right to form their own government, to enforce laws, to tax, to establish membership, to license and regulate activities, and to exclude persons from tribal territories. Like any state, a tribe does not have power to make war, engage in foreign relations, or make money.
The Transcontinental Treaty of 1819 allowed the United States of America to purchase Florida for $5 million.
The Mexican-American War of 1846 through 1848 allowed the purchase of California, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and Wyoming for $15 million and $3.25 million in debt assumption.
Alaska was purchased from Russia at approximately 2 cents per acre. The Republic of Texas and Hawaii simply joined the Union.
A revolution created a new country. Abraham Lincoln preserved the Union. The League of Nations was created by Woodrow Wilson after World War I. The League of Nations then gave birth to the United Nations, our present-day World Peace Council.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Where are we now, George? We're home! The land of the free! A country created by our founding fathers. A great union preserved by Abraham Lincoln.
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
Red Cloud.
I am the chief of the nation. We want to train our children right.
Sitting Bull.
I am here by the will of the Great Spirit, and by His will, I am chief.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Speak softly and carry a big stick.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Today will live in infamy.
John F. Kennedy.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Ronald Reagan.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall!
And Red Cloud.
I hope that the great Heavenly Father will give all the tribes His blessing, and may we go forth in peace for the rest of our lives.
A union